Hi, good day everyone. We are from Group 15 for Let's 2065. Let us introduce myself. I'm Devendra Silvraj. My material number is B10834.
Hi, I'm Mirul Nazrin and my metric number is B10847.
Hi, my name is Marundarshini Dharmadas and my metric number is B10826.
Okay. Today we going to talk about the short story we are chosen on theme and the issue that we faced on real life. Okay. First of all, I'll elaborate the theme. The theme that are prominent in this story are mainly power and greed. The poor miller, the king, and Rumpelstiltskin skill are want power to use what they have to get upper hand. The poor milliner wants to seem more powerful in king's eyes, and so he tells him about his doctor talent. The king uses his power by forcing the doctor to spin the straw into gold or face death, and Rumpelstiltskin uses his magical power to gain an advantage over the milliner's doctor in her time of needed. Greed shows up as a theme in the both king and Rumpelstiltskin as well. The king, greed for more gold, keeps the millionaire doctor locked up under the threat of death. He even takes her as a wife because of his greed. Rumpelstiltskin gets increasingly greedy with what he wants from the millionaire doctor for helping her with the straw. He takes her necklace and ring. Then only two items show on of value, and makes her promise her first child. Other than that, the king is selfish as he forced Lisa to spin the straw into gold. If she doesn't succeed, she could be sentenced to death. For example, the king says, "It doesn't seem very likely, but never mind. We can soon find out. My kingdom's not very rich, and I could do with some more gold. You can come back to the place, and if you really can turn straw into gold, you will be rewarded. But if not, shall I cut off your head?" That's the king say. Other than that, boosting for all benefits. Lisa, for example, Lisa's father boasts about his father's cleverness that she could bake the best pie in the world and turn the straw into gold. Other than that, in order to get noticed by the king, the millionaire lies to the king about his doctor could turn straw into gold. These are the themes I'm talk about on short story, and Maren take the chance that talking about the issues.
Alright, thank you, Deva. And now I'm going to talk about the issue that raised from the short story, which is Rumpelstiltskin. The first issue that raised in that short story is making a bad decision. Have you ever watched a horror movie and wanted to yell, "Don't open the door," and yet they always do just that because becoming the next victim? Fairy tale character also seem to make bad decisions that the reader can see will not work out very well. A fairy tale is a fantasy that often includes royalty, magic, heroes, villains, and a happy ending. Often, human weakness such as pride, defiance, or laziness lead to problems. This is definitely the case in the Brothers Grimm's Rumpelstiltskin, where a poor miller's daughter finds herself being forced to spin straw into gold for a greedy king. And now I would like to relate my real life story with the issue that I discussed just now. So when I was 15, I chose a female friend as my best friend. because we were being together since our primary school. I trusted her more than myself, and I believed that she is my soulmate. So I shared all of my secrets and stories with her. I shared the thing that I don't even share with my family members. After few years, another friend of mine asked about the secrets that I shared with my best friend. I get shocked and I was so disappointed. From that, I realized that I took a very bad decision of choosing my best friend and share all of my secrets. So no one is perfect. Each and every one will make mistakes. So we as a human have to learn a lesson from the bad decision that we took. So that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Maren. Another issue that I want to talk about is take responsibility for your mistake. Another important issue that emerged from the story is to recognize that once you have made a mistake, you should own up to it. The miller made a mistake by lying to the king, but instead of admitting the lie and accepting the consequence, he allows his daughter to suffer. In some ways, the miller doctor does the same thing. By the end, she is married to the king, but doesn't mention letting him know or asking for his help when Rumpel still skin tries to take their child. In my own experience, I will take responsibility from my mistake that I done. This is because I will feel guilt if I done some mistake and not take responsibility for it. Therefore, when I was a waiter at some cafe, I wrongly key in customer order in computer. I chose the wrong menu from the customer that I served. I instantly apologized to the customer and ordered the right menu. After that, I paid the menu that I wrongly ordered because the food was cooked after I ordered the menu. I apologized to my manager too and take a responsibility from that mistake, and then the food that I wrongly ordered, I eat it at the lunch time, and the food is very tasty. Thank you. That's all from me.
Okay. In my case, the short story also teach us about know when to keep your mouth shut. The entire problem with the poor millionaire's doctor being accused and forced to do the impossible could have been avoided completely if it had not been for a father. This insecure and poverty stricken man finds himself in the presence of powerful ruler. And what does he do? The millionaire told him that he had a doctor who could spin gold into out of the straw. This ridiculous falsehood may have made the millionaire feel important for a minute, but it ended up nearly closing him, his doctor, and his grandchild. In my own experience, I also make some trouble when I speak. When I was 15, I did my brother with some words. So it's crack our relationship badly. So when I'm in the situation, I have to understand how to keep my mouth shut from the facing problem. That's all from our group. See you on next video. Thank you.
Bye bye.
ரொம்ப